Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining me this Sunday afternoon. I think we're at about 2:30 Mountain Standard Time. Super duper happy to get here with you guys, and I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind since about Friday, and it's about having a heart of gold, and your vision, leadership, and mission. And I'm super happy to feel that really, really digging into that and the feeling of the people that I'm able to actually reach out and help. And there's nothing better than that feeling that you feel when you're leading by example, being able to help people live a better day than they did the day before, and really being able to help somebody out, especially people that are like down in the dumps. And there's a lot of people out there right now, and things are tough for a lot of people. And I know people out there right now that one guy that I met, and he's actually homeless, and the only thing he has is his phone. And it's like, dude, you literally have a golden ticket right there that you don't even really realize. But people are so far down, depressed, the ones that are down, the ones that aren't having such good days, the people that are out there that are struggling day to day, paycheck to paycheck, whatever it is that they're doing. It could just be more that they're struggling mentally, and they can't, and they're confused, and they don't even have time to think about how to be a good person, much less have a heart of gold. And there needs to be people out there that actually care, that have these hearts of gold. And I care because that's what I was brought here to do. And people are like, you're inspiring me. Yeah, I'm going to inspire you. I'm not going to inspire you. I'm going to try to help you and lift you up, because I've been there, and I know that I need to lead with this heart of gold and have principled, centered leadership to others, and just dedicate yourself. So when you figure out like that, you were able to be impactful and help somebody and help a brother out that needed some help, just because it's the right thing to do. And it's not always about your damn pocket, you guys. Service with your heart is something different than what people are used to. And I know that I was able to tap into a resource right here to help other people and teach them how to become a magnet in their businesses and create the feeling of people wanting you to reach out to you because they know that you're there serving. You have a heart of gold. You have a heart of gold. Yeah, they're going to let you serve them. They're going to not only let you serve them, they're going to reach out to you and ask, can you please help me? How can you help me? What can I do for you? How can I help other people with this heart-centered leadership that people need? Because there's too many people out there right now, and they don't have nothing to look forward to. They don't even look forward to waking up, you guys, because they're down. And I'm tired of seeing people in that state of mind where it's like, oh my gosh, they're literally freaking out for their lives. They're living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, they're on a shoestring budget, man. It's not even thicker than a hair, and it's growing more and more and more people out there. And one guy became homeless, and he didn't have a place to go home to live. And he reached out to me. His name was Mike. And I'll be bringing him on a video here in the next day or two when he gets a chance to clean himself up, because I've been actually able to help him and lift his spirits high enough so he could think that he can do something besides just living and sleeping and not having a reason to wake up. He didn't even care if he woke up. That's how down he was in his life. And I was like, no, man. No, he had a good head on his shoulder. His mental and morals were intact. He's not on drugs. He's just had a bad break. And I was like, there ain't no reason in the world that I can't help him. So I reached out and helped him. I know he didn't have deep pockets. I know that I wasn't going to make money off of him. It wasn't about that. It was about serving with the heart of gold, that a way that I could help him, and not only him, but help many others do the same thing, because they may have a house, and they're not technically homeless, but they're locked up here and they can't do nothing because they're depressed, they're down, they feel that they're not worthy, they feel they can't do anything. And it's time for people that are out there to realize that you guys could go on a journey. You have these phones in your hand, and there isn't any reason in the world that you couldn't be open to helping and serving yourself and others out there, because things are getting tough for certain people out there in the world, and they want more. They literally want more, and they don't know how to get it, and they're too afraid, because a lot of people just think, oh, everything's a scam. But when you can learn how to lead and serve people to do something better than they've done the day before, because you can give them skills, you can give them hope, you can give them a desire to want to help somebody else out there too, in the same way that they help themselves and they help others. Did I just say that? They help themselves and they help others. Yes, because that's what it's all about, man. I used to have a job that it was a thankless job, man, and I barely made enough to get by, and I wanted more, and I had to figure out how to come out of my shell. I felt like I was like a snail in a shell, and I just moved very slowly through life, and every once in a while you would keep your head out when you got a little bit confident and you felt like, you were doing good. But most of the time my head was back in the shell, because I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I felt like I had a thankless job. I felt like people didn't appreciate me, and my paycheck matched. It was like I was barely able to feed my family and my kids, and I always just lived with the bare minimum. But then I figured out that I could help so many other people, and I was like, that's it. I'm gonna literally leave and get on this mission, and I'm a freedom crusader. I am literally helping people to create better lives one day at a time, and it's so fun to do that I am like on fire, and I cannot wait for Mike, that I'm helping right now, when he gets cleaned up, to come onto this video and really talk and show you guys, so you guys could see and feel how it is to be on the other side of that spectrum, And you always think that people always think that they're in the worst shoes ever, and there's always somebody out there that's in worse shoes than you even can imagine. And this guy, Mike, I was like, how's your living conditions out there, man, as a homeless guy? Like, what's it literally like out there, and all you have is your phone, and you sleep out there, and you sleep wherever you could sleep. What's it like to be like that, man? I can't even imagine. Can you tell me? And this is the way that he summed it up. He said, man, he said, this is literally like living in the wild, wild west. And he said that people do drugs. They're out there in the middle of the forest. They do fentanyl. They do all kinds of drugs. They steal from each other. People don't get to eat. He said, man, I'm hungry. And I said, what if we could create the residual income? He said, sorry, man, I'm not in the mindset, shape, or form for that. My first thing on my mind is survival. That's all I care about on a day-to-day basis is just how to freaking survive, man. Don't come at me and with some kind of an opportunity because I need to survive. And I was like, dude, I feel you, man. I totally feel you. But can you accept somebody to at least care about you, man? Like, can I, as one human to another, tell you that I care and I literally believe in you and I want to help you? And 2 days later went by. We talked back and forth. I got him, we got him set up and joined. And he's made some sales, you guys. He's made some sales, and I'm so excited to share his story. There's nothing that feels better than this. Literally, I was telling my family about it, how I was helping them, and it's really magical, that feeling that you get when you're actually leading with your heart, serving with your heart, and you're really trying to do good for businesses, people, and others. And you can make a difference, whether it be a person or a business or just anybody, that you can help. If you could go out there and literally lead with your heart and have principle-centered leadership. That's cool, It makes you feel good. It makes others feel good. And it's even more exciting when you're getting to see that leadership in action and somebody actually getting over a hump. And now this guy is willing to accept my help. He's going to come on to a live video with me and share his experience with you guys. And it's special to me that I was able to really stick my hand out there for the guy and help him and see him be able to eat a meal. He can go and buy a meal because he has a couple of dollars now. He didn't have a couple of dollars the day before. And to see him overcoming changes in his life that he couldn't the day before because his mind was too down. He was too broken because nobody cared. Did I say that? Nobody cared that he didn't have something to eat. They didn't care. I cared. And I'll continue to care, and I'll continue to lead with principle-centered leadership and helping other people that have phones in their hand. If you're in your house right now and you're struggling and you're mentally depressed because you don't like your job and you're out there door dashing or whatever you're doing for your side hustle after you already worked your regular job, you guys, does that make sense? Does it make sense for you to chase money around like that 24/7 when you could be at home with your families and I could show you some skills to work from your home? I could show you because I was able to do it. I felt down, depressed, and worthless, and I felt like my job didn't care. I made just enough money to get by. They told me be thankful for my job, and I was. They always promised me raises that I never got. It got frustrating. And I feel you out there. I feel your energy and vibe for you guys that are out there struggling. If you're doing good and you're like, it's a scam, walk on by this video because there's people out there that need the help. That you absolutely need the help, whether you're down, depressed, you need to make a few dollars because you barely get by and you're on some shoestring ass budget where you're like, honey, if we get a flat tire, we're homeless. Who wants to live like that? And you have online, we have an opportunity to work online from our phones and reach thousands and millions of people. And people say, I can't find people. And they're all right here on social media. And I'm over here developing a strategy for a social media marketing strategy because there's millions of you out there that need the help, that are waiting to find me, or I'm going to find you. What's it going to be? Are you going to find me, or am I going to find you? Because I know that I'm going to become a magnet by helping other people. That's one thing that I do know. And I do know that in this day and age, people need principle-centered leadership that's strong. And we love Freedom Crusaders because we show up and help others. Thank you guys. I love and appreciate every minute of this video. And I can't wait to come back for the next one. Thank you. If you guys loved the video and you found it valuable and you love my morals, then you could go down to the description in the video and click the link to get started with me. And let's go. It's a new day.